Alright, hey folks, welcome back to the channel. It's been a hot minute since I put out a video, and it's also been a long time since I filmed out here. So I thought now is a good time to do so because we're about to have the City of Mobile Championships, and one of the courses used will be this one. It's in a little bit of a new layout for the tournament. All long pins, a new combined hole, a hole removed, so a little different. I got Matt Gibbons with me who plays in the NPO division for the tournament. I'm just going to be there as a spectator. I work all weekend, so I can't really play. But yeah, we're just going to run you through these holes and have a good time, I hope. Yeah, that's the plan. Alright. Pretty solid. That'll do. Thank you. Still a long putt though. All right, so now we're at hole 2. It is very windy today, much windier than projected for the tournament. We just had a really bad storm roll through last night, like real bad. Didn't even think we were going to get to play today because we thought it was going to extend into the afternoon, but a little bit of a break in the weather allowed us to get out here. But we're at hole 2, just under 260 feet. Pretty simple backhand hyzer outright.
Yeah, head left to right, so it's going to knock the disc down on the hyzer angle, so I'm discing up to a mid-range.
Who was that? Old Chandler actually did that.
That's me, Chandler.
That was from Flex Line Productions there, one of the people who run that. You hate to see it. We'll let him rethrow. All right, so Mac actually parked it despite getting razz, so he doesn't have to rethrow. So I'm just going to throw with the fairway driver. Usually I would play a mid here, but it's really windy, so try something different. So there's Mac, parked despite the razz. This man, no pressure can get to him. I'm about 15. We'll be moving on. All right, so now we're at hole A, which will technically be hole 3 for the tournament. So if you follow the live scoring, this is where the numbering gets kind of messed up. So this is hole 3 on the layout.
Yeah, it's like 350 straight, kind of a head left to right.
On a rope. I throw the forehand on this hole because I'm too scared of throwing a backhand because I'm a wuss. I mean, that's really what it is.
That's fair. It's a scary shot.
Like, if you just happen to get the nose up or the wrong angle, you're in the water.
I mean, if I had the distance, I'd throw the forehand.
I don't, but I still do. I'll get out of it, yeah. Yeah.
It's a good shot.
Yeah, I do.
Maybe he does. We're discovering things today.
All right, so Mac's about circle 2. Yeah. Just got caught up on this tree right here more than he thought. And there's my forehand. So for the first time, I'm CTP. That's my synapse. I threw on a forehand. Love that thing. Thought Space Athletic, shout out. Giving it a bid. Just a little high on the back side of the green, so it'll be in his 3, no problem. Definitely a hole you're not mad about 3-in.
Yeah.
I mean, it's definitely a birdie you'd like to have, but if you don't get it, it's not killing you.
Time to make
also,
it 3.
Wars going on behind us.
Going crazy.
That white one's not messing around. So
Going ham.
he just chased off 2 of them. He's hurting them.
Oh, God.
People will get that in the Mobile area. I didn't short it. Oh, too hot.
Good bid.
That's a good bid. I'm happy with that. All right, we're at hole 3, which is technically hole 4 on the layout, and it'll be that way for a bit, so I'll try to keep you updated. Yeah, 230. Just got to worry about the water behind the basket. Got to have really good distance control.
I suck at this hole.
I also suck at this hole. We're both 2 under, by the way, so far in the round, so that's cool.
It's like the perfect tweener distance for me. So.
Usually you see people just try to get a putter up there. You can hyzer over the bushes to the right and then try to fade in or go straight at it. That looks good.
For the first time in months I've parked this hole.
Yeah, I think you're definitely birdieing that. I'm trying something new on this hole. Mac's gonna judge me. I'm I'm going high forehand left.
I don't judge.
Huh?
So I won't judge you if it's a good shot.
Yeah, I mean, the problem with this shot is like I like it because it has less of a chance of skipping forward deep into the water. It's usually going to skip right or dig. But there's a small window you have to hit that's like just above the left bushes, but just below these tree limbs. And it's a pretty tight window to hit.
Yeah.
But worst case scenario, I'm pitching up for a 3, which is what I'd probably take anyway. So at least it's a little safer and gives me a chance to try to get it. I didn't experiment with it. I used to throw the backhand like he throws, but I usually short it. So I've been trying this out. Actually,
Wind helped
right.
it. Pushed
I
it
just
through the
didn't push it
gap.
forward enough.
Here we go.
All right, so Max parked, so he's gonna be 3 under for the round. This is for my 3 under for the round.
A bit of a tester, probably
Yeah, it's
22,
like-
24 feet.
Maybe just inside edge of circle. I want to guess like 28, 25. Death
Somewhere
putt
in
though.
that range.
Tournament might lay up, honestly. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
No.
Because the funny story is, if you watch the SmackDown footage I put out, I was like over there, pretty much same distance, sailed over the basket, and the water took a double. So, this is for redemption.
Yeah, this is make the correction. That's all it is.
For redemption. Yeah!
There it is. He's a beast.
So now we're at hole 4, but hole 5 on the comm layout. Basket has been moved to the alternate position, which I think is a little shorter on distance, but it's way closer to the water line, so way riskier.
Yeah, it says 265. I think it's more like 240. It's downhill, so probably closer to 230.
It's a definite putter shot, but you just have to have something that gently fades towards the pin. Usually you're going to play it outside on this middle gap. Just try to nestle up. If you're not in position, this is one you lay up for sure.
Yeah, you really want to be close because that basket's right next to the water's edge.
Get some good ground action, it could be good. That's a scary one now. Oh no. Oh no.
Stay
Settle
straight.
down. Settle down.
Sit
Settle
forward.
down.
No, that's great.
Thank you, tree. Huge fan of that tree.
Perfect. Just like he drew it up.
All right, here's Mac with a little bit of a death putt for birdie. He's definitely circle 1, probably 28. Try to frame it up here for you. There we go. Professional camera work. Stay. Nope, never mind. Oh, you're serious, bro.
That's tough.
That's a 3.
You hate that.
So despite seeing a very clear splash on the camera, my man is living on the edge. Half the disc in the water, half on land. That is inbounds. There's no doubt about it. No painted line, not surrounded by water.
That's all you need.
Yes, sir. And mine's right there, so that's a par for me as well. So we're both still 3 undies. All right, so now we're at hole 5, hole 6 in the layout. It's in the long pin position, so 360 feet. You can see the short pin right there, the white pole, but it's further back. There it is, the red dead center of the screen, the edge of the basket. So pretty much got to push something out in this direction and have it hyzer in.
I'm gonna throw a stable distance driver. This is Synapse. Throw it flat. Just try and push it far enough and let it come in.
Mm-hmm. It's deep at the short pin.
I think it's fine actually.
Yeah, I mean,
Kind of got caught on that tee pad a little bit.
yeah, this is one of the struggle tee pads of the area.
Yeah, it's tough.
Great for the short pin.
Should have
That's
a
a
pretty
picture for
routine
Mark.
upshot.
So Mac actually has a chance for birdie here. A little low. Player B's nuts. All right, so now we're at hole 6, which would be hole 7 on the layout, where it's in the long pin position, so plays 530-ish.
Yeah.
You can kind of see it way down there under the tree. Short pin position's the white pin, but they're not using that this year. So yeah, we'll let Mac do it up.
Gonna throw an air shot.
that'll do. That will do. Past the short pin, left, very open look to the basket from there. He likes that. Big fan. That'll do.
Yep.
Center cut.
Out in the middle. All you can ask for. Yeah.
Yep. All right, so with Mac, this is where his shot landed. He threw it a little over 400 feet. He's got about 125 to the pin, so pretty short little up shot to get his birdie. That's easy. He's a birdie.
Ugh. Oh no. Okay, it curled up. That's 2. It's 2 this round. He's unfazed.
That's a par for me. You hate to see it. All right, so we're at hole 7, hole 8 on the layout. Same as always, 270, pretty much a stock hyzer shot out right. Depends on how high you want to go and how fast you want to go.
Unstable mid-range.
Oh, that right to left. Picking it up. Long putt for birdie. Yeah, that's a rough ground action for sure.
A little windier out there than it looked like.
Also, shout out to Gatekeeper Media. I'm doing commentary over there for Chase Card, for MPO, for the rest of the year, for the Disc Golf Pro Tour. And they also have some other like A tiers I think they're doing that I'm going to be working with them on. Doing a solo commentary for now, but hopefully should have a commentary partner soon. One of the players I think is going to jump in and help me out for some future events. Also a chance I might be at some events physically later this year. So stay on the lookout for that. And yeah, just shout out to Gatekeeper Media and go check out the footage over there. But now I'm going to try to throw something that hopefully they would enjoy filming.
Make him proud.
I'm gonna try. This one's for you, Derek. I mean, it's not the worst I've done. I think it might be circle 1, just short.
You can be happy with that one, Derek.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Picks up.
There it is.
Typical. Good bid.
That's another par for me, so I'm still at 3 undies. All right, so with me at 3 under, Mac trying to see if he can go 5 under with a very long bid here. No, sir. Easy tap in par, though. Player B, also rejected. Ooh. Oh no, spun out.
Not a bad spot.
All right, so Mac tried to go for the risky roller, paid a little bit of a price, but still has a chance to get up and down. Just a very long approach. He's probably like, I would say about 300 because that's usually where I'm at when I land. Where I land is usually like just under 300 feet, so that's probably about right. The Glowtimus. Pin high, but just left. Definitely a par, but gonna be very tough to get a birdie from there. About what I thought would happen. All right, here's where I landed. Almost pin high, but definitely did not get right enough. I kind of figured that would happen. A little headwindy.
Nestled right up there for
That's how you get a
tap in.
stress-free par.
Yep.
All right, here's Mac for birdie. Lengthy putt here. Oh, he's done it. He's done it, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so now we're at hole 9, hole 10 on the layout for the City of Mobile. 398, but plays over 400 because of the line you have to take. Mac gonna go at it with the Synapse. Thought Space Athletics.
Safe.
S word.
S word.
That's how you play this hole for a 3.
Still pitch up.
Yeah, here's where Mac landed. He was just a little early off the tee, but still probably like 70 from the pin. Definitely a pretty big right to left headwind though. Very hard putt to run. The man's doing it though. Or that was more of a jump putt layup than anything. That one he gave a chance for the camera, for the content. All right, so now we're on hole 11 at the City of Mobile layout. This is technically hole 10, but it's a combined hole 10 and 11, just under 800 feet, way down there. This is a par 4 and a very hard one at that. Yep. All right, here's Mac with the nuke. Got down there. It's one of those tough safari holes where like we don't play this enough to really know the guaranteed play. Just kind of just get something down there and see what you got. That's all I got. All right, so I got just under 300 feet off the tee, so I still have like a bajillion feet to go. Probably like a little over 500 feet to go, basically. You can kind of see, like, if you get dead center, you have this tree line. You can either choose to go outside or inside. I'm probably going to go inside with the forehand. I think that's my best play. I think if I try to swing something out wide, I have a chance to get caught up. And at least this side, it kind of gets me back to the fairway I'm used to playing on, if that makes any sense. A little bit of a tailwind, so I'm going to try a little bit more understable beforehand. See how that works.
It's a little unfortunate because this landing area is pretty muddy. This hole doesn't have a lot of good drainage. We did have a storm last night, so not great footing.
All right, so here's Mac. He got pretty close to pin high for hole 10. So he probably threw about 350 or so. So yeah, he's probably still got about 400 feet to the pin. 410, okay. This is definitely a very hard birdie to get. You know, being a very long par 4 that, again, more of a safari hole, so not something we're used to. Really only practice it this way like once a year for this tournament. I put some move on that Emperor. It's gonna give him a great spot to get up and down for a 4, for sure.
Yeah, the wind's knocking it down.
About 240 to go. So in theory, I could get up and down for par from here. Right side's got this low ceiling and it's really congested with trees, so I kind of want to stay away from that. Is my initial thought. Thinking forehand's probably the play. Just have to make sure I can push something enough. I think I'm going to try to throw a little bit of a flex forehand underneath this ceiling, play to the right of this tree in front of me. If I go left of it, I have to cover more ground and skip a lot. So I'm just going to try to see if it works. If not, I'll take a 5, you know, which is kind of what I expect to take on this hole anyway in this pin position.
Good tree kick. Yeah.
All right, so here's Mac, a very long, tricky look at birdie. Definitely. Yeah, this is definitely well outside circle 2. Trees are blocking his route. He's have to either hyzer around it or somehow anhyzer left of him. Goes for the jump ante around the left side. Oh, pretty close, pretty darn close actually. So he's gonna get a par on this hole, which honestly might get you strokes on the field. So here's where my shot landed. I got like a 30 to 35 footer to try to save par. I threw a second shot with a faster disc and actually got just deep of the pin for like a 15 to 20 footer for par. So, but no cheating around here. Did I say it was hot yet?
It's hot.
It's hot, real hot. It's like 90 and humid.
Summer in Mobile. Get used to it.
Not even quite summer yet, technically. Might as well be though.
Oh, bangs it. Take a 5. Yeah, right.
That's a 4, baby. Let's go. It's still 3 under. All right, so now we're at hole 12, which is hole 12 on the City of Mobile layout. So from now on, no misnumbering. We do not play hole B after playing the combined 10 and 11 to keep it an 18-hole layout. And 12 is in the short position, which is my worst nightmare because it's about 365, 370. Have to throw it a little bit further than that, I think, because you have to play the hyzer line usually out to the wide right. So you probably need 380 to 400 feet of power to get to the pin. And I can't do that. And it's a par 3. So this is a 3 for me probably, but Mac has a chance to get up and down and get it. All right, here's Mac with the synapses. Oh, yeah. Oh, just stable. Pin high, but left.
And
Safe. It's the right line, I just do not have the power. So. Oh, what a roll.
Sick.
We're gonna do it POV catch cam style. Mac's got this big branch right in front of him. He's gotta go over it or under it. Try to get a birdie here. I'm like parked basically for par. He went right in it. Try it again. Oh, baby. Got you some metal. All right, hole 13, long pin position, 340. Okay. Low ceiling, that's really the biggest challenge on this.
headwind.
That too. Ooh. Skip. Oh, he's absolutely parked it.
It's actually a little short.
I mean, you're in front the bush, that's what matters.
Yeah.
If you're in front that bush, you have a putt for birdie. Put it that way. Usually for me, this is a 30, but every now and then I get around if I get the right height. Yeah, just catching that last little bit of tree, short of the bush, pitch up for par.
Good little bid.
All right, so there's the 3. Mac for birdie to get the 6 undies. He's done it. He's only gone and done it. 6 under. I'm still 3. All right, so now we're playing hole 14. It's in the long pin position, so blind from the tee box. It's 390 feet, slightly downhill. Need to basically kind of get towards that short pin and start breaking right and start dropping because it's a low ceiling to the basket.
I'm gonna throw a fuzzy fairway. Height 1.
Ooh. That's probably going to be really good. Just unfortunately not going to be able to see it.
I think it's gonna be on the back side of that tree up there. I should have a putt.
He should have a putt for birdie, and at the very least, he's definitely getting a 3.
Oh yeah. Crushtown, USA.
I love them all.
Yeah.
All right, so Mac, random discussion. We made a wager on if I can get up and down from here. And I told him it's not that bad. You know, you get near the train yard, you have like a forehand on the knee up to the pin. Not too bad.
He failed to realize that there's a bush and a telephone pole right in front of it.
It's not that I failed to realize it. I failed to realize how much impact it would have on the throw.
I mean, the gap's still there. You know, it's possible. Oh, he pipes it. And the good roll. Okay, maybe Dustin's just a beast. I don't know. Beast mode. What can you say? Oh, now he's just showboating. This one's right in the bush, folks. Oh, it gets through. What is this wizardry?
It's not that hard, guys.
Yeah,
I don't know what you mean.
Just be better.
So, Mac, what was the wager on that? We said 5 throws. How many did you say I could get?
I said 5, and I think I said 4. You went 3 for 3. I'll give it to you.
3 for 3, yeah. All of them were within 20 feet, and 2 of them were parked, so.
Yeah. I will eat crow on that one. He did good. The real test is if he gets up and down from here, because that would be embarrassing. He's just a machine with the forehand approaches. What can you say? Now he's showboating. Wow. Someone signed this man.
All right, here's Mac for birdie. He's got to look at it. It's far. Probably, what, 80? Let's get a better angle here. Ooh, just not enough angle. Good distance, though. Give it another trot. Same problem. Good height, good power, just not enough angle. But easy 3. I'll take a 3 as well. All right, so we're at hole 15 now, long pin position, so about 380.
No, the 380 is a short pin.
Oh,
It's like
it's not even on the sign then. But I would say it's got to be over 400, 415.
something like that.
The problem with this is just how guarded it is. Like, you either have to go straight up the middle, perfect height, dead straight to get to it, or you have to like just hope that you can hyzer through these trees on the right-hand side, but that's just basically a crapshoot.
Yeah, it's a definite bonus birdie. I'm gonna try and just go straight and have it hyzer just past the magnolia. Get myself some sort of putt at it.
Yeah.
All you can do.
I honestly love the short pin on this hole better. It's still a challenging shot. I think it's more fair. This is kind of rolling the dice. Smack with this Onyx, flipping it up nice, riding straight. Gets past the magnolia, parked past the short pin.
Yeah, it'll be a long putt.
That's
Nice
just me
little
playing a
layup.
position play on purpose. I don't want to try to go for it. I just want to make sure I'm inbounds. And I have a look at the pin for the approach for a 3.
Put a little too much sauce on that one.
Oh, you filmed that?
Yeah.
That was just me throwing for fun, just trying it out. All right, folks, so here's where my first shot landed, which is what I'm taking because that's the one I would normally do. My second one is actually on the bridge, which I guess is OB.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't understand how that's possible. Usually the OB line is on the ditch line. The bridge should be safe, and anything to the right of it.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's wild that that's OB. But you're seeing now, like, the risk that you take if you try to go for this hole. Like, if there is OB in play, normally when we play this course for fun, or we play like locals doubles tosses and stuff, we play this usually as kind of just casual. But for tournaments, it depends. When I played SmackDown, there wasn't a line, and so we played it as surrounded by water is OB. So in that case, it's whatever. You can kind of go for it. If you get unlucky and you get surrounded by water, that does stink, but it's a price you pay. But in this tournament, with this line in, you got to think about it a little bit more.
And pinned it. Good shot.
All right, so here's Mac's tee shot. It's just really wide left. Pretty much just has to like either do some kind of anti-forehand trick shot to get it in or just lay up for par. For the content. For the content. Too much angle. Try it again with less angle. That might be it. Ooh, close. That's a 3 for him though, 3 for me. So he stays at 6 under, I stay at 3 under. All right, starting to wrap it up. Hole 16, 280 uphill, so probably plays more close to 300.
You gotta throw up here, straight at it.
Facts. Ooh, just need a little more height probably, but that's still good. Oh, that was slapping the circle one for sure.
Probably 15 feet.
Yeah, that's great.
Oh, caught that left tree. Looked really good though. Here's Dustin, probably 18 feet away. There's me about 10.
Yeah, I mean, I just caught the tree.
Yeah, a little unlucky there.
If I would have been like a foot more left, I'm probably parked. It is what it is. It is what it is.
Nice cash. It's gonna put you at 4, and that's gonna put me at 7.
All right, hole 17, par 4, 570 downhill. OB left.
We'll try and throw this destroyer flat, let it flip. Hopefully get down there a long ways.
Yeah, the OB starts right off the tee pad left and it runs all the way along that ditch line, so definitely need to stay away from that. If that flight's out, that's gonna be perfect. It's panning. Starting to fight at the end. I mean, he should be able to get up and down from there. Yeah.
Forehand's a good play. The backhand's tricky, but yep, that's fine.
All right, so here's where I landed. I'm a little more right than I wanted to be, but still not bad. I just try to throw a forehand, try to have it hyzer into the green. Try to keep it wide enough to avoid this tree branches over there on the right-hand side of the fairway. One thing that can go wrong for me here is throwing it actually too far, because there is OB on the backside, downhill drop off to that ditch. That's too far. No?
That's
That is
great.
questionable.
That's
We'll
great.
see. All right, so here's Mac. He's just behind this tree. He has to kind of straddle out a little bit and just throw like a soft forehand up to the pin to try to get his birdie. This would be a chance to put him at what, 8?
Yep.
That should do.
Here's Dustin.
I mean, you can see that I did test the OB line here a little bit on the backside. It's really hard to get distance control on this. Like, I feel like you want to be closer and be able to punch like a middle.
A middle.
Five
Nice.
undies.
Good bird.
So we're at the treacherous hole 18 to finish things off. It is 415 feet to the pin, island green, tight tunnel off the tee. And we got a big old headwind blowing up the center right now.
Yep. Just gotta throw a mid-range, lay it up.
Yeah, playing this hole for 3 is definitely the play. The only time you really see people going for this island is if like they need it at the end of their round. Get around the tree, yes sir. Perfect.
A little closer to that tree than I wanted, bud.
It's not getting any snap on that. Yeah. I'm at the red tee. Well, I shorted this thing bad. I don't know what happened off the tee. I just did not get a good throw. Couldn't tell you why. It was just bad. Sometimes it's just that simple. So honestly, probably should lay up, take a 4.
Content.
Yeah.
Money. Never a doubt.
Lots of doubt. Mac trying to get up and down. Yes, sir. Parked. Easy.
There's Dustin. Not really a whole lot of work left to do. Nice. There's me. Tapping 3. Good round, Dustin.
All right, folks, that's going to do it here for our practice round on the City of Mobile Championship layout at Langan Municipal Park. This is going to get played all weekend long. And unfortunately, I won't have this video out by the time the tournament starts. I'll have it just afterwards, but at least you'll get to see what the people played when they played this tournament. Mac ended at 8 under par. Yep. Pretty respectable considering the weather conditions. I ended at 5 under par. Solid. Which is, that's pretty good for me. Especially in long pins. I think in the short pins, I can usually shoot sometimes like around 7 or 8. I think my average is probably like 4. So to shoot above my average on long pins, the fact that I didn't take a 5 on the combined 10 and 11 is what really saved me, I think. That's an easy hole I could 5 or 6, I think, on most days.
Yeah, no bogeys for either of us.
No, I don't think so. Yeah, thanks for tuning in to the channel. Follow, subscribe. We're doing well. We're well over 500 subs now. We're approaching 700. So just gonna keep pushing on up. Again, shout out to Gatekeeper Media. Go check out my coverage over there for the Disc Golf Pro Tour all year long. Mac, shout out your sponsors.
Shout out to Another Round Disc Golf and Tomahawk Dies.
And his disc golf club at South Alabama.
Yeah, I run-
Second team All-American.
Yep. And then we got a couple first teams as well.
Yeah, shout out to Caleb Richardson and Trevor Strong, who got first team All-American at the Collegiate Nationals. But yeah, catch you next time.